Greetings and salutations, my people. It is I, Barack Taji Skafa, aka Kadarian Michael Tarver. I'm going to let you guys get an insight on my journey from when I was 0 years old all the way up until now, me being 19 now. And I know I don't verbally speak on certain aspects as I should, and as this is a small insecurity of mine due to me being a Gemini rising and multiple voices wanting to get their point across. For starters, I'm a Taurus sun, a Libra moon, and a Gemini rising. Born on an army base in Savannah, Georgia. Right when I was born, many curses was placed upon me. As you know, when they take babies in the back of the rooms in the hospital, they do rituals. Anyway, when I was 2, my stepdad and my mother were together, and we moved to Germany, and I lived in Germany till I was 9. So I stayed there for 7 years. I got to venture the towns of Italy and Paris. Very beautiful place and peaceful place. Lots of land, lots of trees, lots of nature. When I came back, I lived in South Carolina for about a year. Then I moved to Sacramento. Then it was Washington. Then it was Chicago. Then it was Atlanta. And I came back to Atlanta when I was about 12-ish, all the way up into 18. And my life took a turn when I came back. And this is my first love, by the way. My life took a big turn. I was into a lot of things, good and bad. There was a lot of things to try to derail me off of the train I was on to greatness, of course. Me being the golden child on both sides of the family, it can be difficult. And me being the oldest of 4 siblings, it was also demanding. I was the oldest cousin also, so everybody looked up to me, but everybody kind of looked at me sideways because I was different. Even in high school, I was the popular loner, the real popular loner that was very mysterious. People always wondered like what my life would be like outside of high school. I had no friends ever. The only friends that I had was back in Germany that I didn't get to say goodbye to. And since then, I didn't have any friends. My little cousin, he was like my only friend for real. Yeah, but it took so many ancestors and higher selves to put me on the path that I am on now. And there was a lot of self-destruction. There was a lot of curses that I didn't know about until now. The curses put on me were more so sexual than trying to suppress and falter my powers, my knowledge, and abilities. Right before I was starting to get into basketball heavy and sports in general, I got inflammation in my knees. Now, when I was about 13, 14, I was drinking sodas heavy, but this was different. It was like I jumped off a building and I landed on my knees first. Like I still have this numb, deep pain in my knees. And I never had the will to run, not even a little bit. When I run, it's like something is keeping me down. However, fresh out of high school, I got my first car, which was a 1979 Buick Regal. I got my first apartment, And then I got my first job at Amazon, which you will see later. But I was planning to go to the Army, which led me to selling my old school for about $1,500. And fresh out of high school, that's when I started to cook for myself. I started getting into spirituality a little more, starting with bathing right, brushing my teeth, the right toothpaste, and getting into incense, little things like that. But yeah, I got all these things in the same month, in the same time frame. Amazon was my first and last job. But yeah, I got into spirituality. I started with telekinesis first. I didn't get into bending nature until I got on to this journey that I am on now, that I have evolved into now. But funny enough, I found a soulmate from a previous lifetime at this job. She actually helped me subconsciously get on this path of mine. She assisted me in finding my name, Taji. She led me to getting my first tat on my neck, which was my name, Barack. And she did my hair for me. Since then, I haven't let nobody touch my hair. I mean, I wanted my hair done, but I just haven't got it done. I just let it stay the same. Don't get soulmate confused with twin flame either. This is my little sister. Before I got on this path, this grand path, I made a lot of sacrifices. A lot of family issues transpired, which led to me getting a restraining order put on me so I wouldn't see my sister. And and we will reunite again after this grand reset does take place. And word around councils is that all younglings under, I believe, 5, might be a little above that, will be protected. They will be like they will almost like vanish to like a waiting room and come back. Something like that. But yeah, I lost everything. I lost like all my clothes and shit, and all that shit. Yeah, everything, my apartment. And all I had left was my truck. So I jumped on this app called InstaWork, and since then I've been doing a lot of gigs, working at a whole bunch of concerts, nuclear plants, colleges, what else? Fucking being a food service worker, multiple restaurants, working at gas stations, being a dishwasher, which is it can be half bad, half smooth. But been venturing a lot of places, going to Ohio, Pittsburgh, North Carolina, South Carolina, all over Florida. This is the Buccaneers Stadium. I was security here. But I washed cars for Tesla. I drove majority of the Tesla cars and trucks down streets, like the Tesla Cybertruck, that shit. And man, it was this damn sports Tesla, man. That shit like jumped up to 200 easy just off of like one little tap. Like I flew back like I was in the Batmobile. But I said fuck it, man, I need the ocean.
and I was like, I need to clear my head. And since then, I've been in Florida majority of the time, and I've been sleeping in my truck, and now it's been a year. I've been sleeping in my truck for a year, and it's been nice. It's comfortable. I have a portable stove. I make tea. I make potatoes. Make some potato chips. All I eat is beans in a pack, not the can. Peanut butter, fruits, sometimes soup, vegetable soup with all kinds of vegetables, lots of vegetables. This peanut butter jar actually was like $12. I juked that shit. I wasn't paying for $12. But being in nature every day, all day, waking up to fresh air, sleeping on the beach, it's different being on the field rather than being in a cave, even bathing in the ocean. And I know I hear some saying like, it's better. I know you see some type of value being in a home, but no, there is no value. Not in these times. Not in this shit you don't even own. I mean, even buying land. Why should you have to buy land? And it's like, back to bathing. It's like they have fluoride in the water. And even being, alkaline. It's like I haven't took a shower in 2 weeks. I haven't took a shower in 2 weeks, and I don't smell. I sweat. Of course I'm a little dirty, but I don't smell. I'm not musty at all. When I do want to take a shower, I'll shower at the Planet Fitness and work out first, and then take a shower. And on this specific night, what you see right here, this is when I found out I actually had powers. This was when I found out that my specialty was plasma, even though I am a dragon of all forces, of all elements, a dragon of nature. I alchemized a lot of things going on in my life before I went on this path. I came right outside the Planet Fitness, and I was like, let me try my powers for the first time. I think it was like maybe the third time I tried trying my powers. And luckily the atmosphere was like fresh, cleansed. And it's like I did it effortlessly. And some weeks after that, I hit up Jesus, which is the dude who orchestrated the powerhouse. And I was like, let me come over and kick it with y'all since y'all in the area. They was in Kissimmee, and I was in Tampa. And I learned a lot of things from just seeing all sorts of perspectives. I should say cognitive wisdom. It was more so a kickback more than what you expect at a powerhouse, full of awakened gods. This is a ceremony we had before we parted ways. Jesus got real emotional. And freaking there's Ty and his twin flame. Even though everybody was pretty much chilling, me and Breeze was like, we need to train every day. We need to work out every day. We need to train our powers and abilities every day, like non-stop. So, with that being said, pretty much set the golden flame. I'm not gonna lie to you. we pretty much set the flame golden. Two golden brothers. And thing is, I'm gonna let you on something that I didn't even know about until Breeze's twin flame came from Oregon and told us. Anywho, I worked out there more than ever, so everybody inspired me to be the best version of myself, which led me to growing and expanding my knowledge and wisdom to my fullest potential. Wouldn't say fullest potential, but they really inspired me to be the best authentic me. I discovered a lot. Like here, I ain't even know crystals could do this. I didn't know that. No one told me that, but it's like I experimented a lot there. I did a lot of experimenting and going within myself to pull out these things. Throughout the whole experience of the powerhouse, now mind you, I came like 3 weeks before it ended. So, I was chilling at the powerhouse for a good little time. But the experience was like, how should I word this? It was very unexpected. Living with people, any kinds of people, it's different. You see their authentic selves. You can see their mask. You just see a whole lot of other things. But me and my brother, we were in our own world. We were entirely in our own world, taking advantage of the time that we all had together. Because even then, it's like we all inspired each other. We all did things to help each other grow subconsciously. Our higher selves, we converse when we would sleep. We had a good time. We had good laughs. And after the powerhouse, I went to my brother's house. I went to his mother's house. They all lived together. And his twin flame from Oregon, she started to live with my brother. And his twin flame actually told us we were twin spirit brothers. And since then, we've been locked in. We were like, what the fuck? This whole time? I was like, man, I knew it was something about you. But funny thing is, in a previous lifetime, not the last, his best friend stabbed me in the back in war. And my brother, he seen this, and because we were fighting in this war, we were fighting against each other, and we didn't even know we were brothers. So we had this war, and his best friend stabbed me in the back with a spear. And my brother, he seen this happen, and he dropped all his weapons and he dropped to his knees, and that's when he died. And here we are. I haven't did any digging yet. Before I came on this path, I had this vision of my dragon dancing around the whole planet, and there was this other dragon, and I recently found out that this was my brother's dragon, Lufa, with the L, and my dragon is green, black, and blue, the colors of nature, and his dragon is gold. It's golden, and
We are ancient golden warriors, and we still are golden warriors. Golden ancient warriors. Um, we persist hard. We always stay looking forward. He's I believe he's an Aquarius, and I'm a Taurus. So we're both intense. We love going to war. But they helped me find my twin flame, Yaima. Um, Lots of things took place when I was at my brother's house for about 2 weeks. I went to venture out to be in union with the other half of me, Yaima. Her hometown was in West Virginia, and she was sick at the time, and it got to a point where she started going to the hospital a lot, and we were planning to wait it out until the time was right, but she started going to the hospital a lot, and me, I didn't like that shit, so I took the initiative to drive all the way to West Virginia. And guys, don't expect all reunions to be how you expect. Me and Yaima, we didn't have a pleasant experience. With some good moments, but overall, we didn't have a pleasant experience. We just wasn't ready for each other. The system fucked us up to the point where we couldn't see, our love couldn't bend together, and it made me furious what this system did to us. Yeah, it made me very mad, and this is me in Pittsburgh. I was stuck in Pittsburgh up there for a little bit after the hurricane, and I got so mad that, as you can see, my eyes turned black. Yeah, I was furious that things didn't go as expected. But as always, I alchemized everything, and I made myself more powerful, more mentally strong. And I was preparing to go back to Florida, and I was hoping things would get better, but it didn't. And I just stayed what I was doing, giving you guys knowledge, giving you guys information on what's going on, passing down information, and I alchemized everything. I turned my fear, I turned my my sadness, my anger into a weapon. I turned it into a chaotic storm on the outside and peaceful on the inside. And I came back to Florida. I came back to Miami, and on the way to Miami, I came across my twin spirited sister. Okay. And thing is, in many past lives, we built a lot of technology, so much that we had people all across the cosmos get in contact with us to build things for them. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with those Lego movies where they're just building fast and shit. Yeah, we were like that. We were like contractors, and we did a lot of building. However, on this path, I came across a lot of things that would have made me do away with myself. These invaders found out that I was a master teacher for eons, for billions of past lives. And they hit me hard with the curses right when I was born. They put curses right in my blood, and they hit me hard. They really hit me hard. And I alchemized everything. And they're still hitting me hard, but this time it's nothing they can do now. After everything, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm not in jail. I'm not on the street begging for money. I'm living more peaceful than anything, anybody. I'm living what most dream of, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. And I hear people saying like, you're 19, man. You have like your whole life ahead of you, but that's not the point. The point is that I came at a certain time, and I came at a certain time that I wanted to come at, because recently I had a glimpse that my higher self, my elder self, millions of years ago, went in time and set things in place. And so did my higher self set things in place for me to have in this lifetime. And my twin flame, the other half of me, she came a lot more earlier than me. She's 28. So yeah, she was waiting a long time for me to come into this physical realm. And I've been given a special mission. I have always had a special mission since the creation of this planet. I'm originally from Venus, and this goes back 9 million of years ago. And I won't ever leave this planet. And this is my home. And Venus is not my original home because I'm a Taurus. That is not the case. However, I'm here again to protect Mother and her younglings at any cost, at all costs. Even if I have to do away with the originals of Kai that desire to protect these beings, that want to hold us down, that want to live this monetary lifestyle. However, I was never planning to make a life story. This is like a late introduction. But I thought I should give you guys an insight on my path due to the shifts, due to the events to come, and hopefully to inspire you to tune in into your spirit guides and your higher selves that are trying to get you more out of your cave and do the things I am doing, like coming all the way out to Florida, getting out the cold, that can be a reason, leaving everything behind, leaving your old life behind for something better, for something more golden, striving for something more fruitful. And it's beyond me that many are surviving more than living, not knowing the silent war, the real silent war that is taking place, thinking that it's the whites, the Mongolians, all these species, and it's these Africans, the ones that resemble us, the Moors, the Orishas, that want to continue to take control of us. And this is the most pathetic war that we have ever fought in the nonillion years of this evolution and time of this planet.
We have never dealt with a psychological war like this before. You know, the chemtrails, the radio towers controlling the chemicals in the air, the technobots in the alkaline food, the curses in the water, the curses in the blood when you're born, all sorts of strategies, with these frequencies. Many people are not aware of these things. And these are the things that we are going against. This is a different kind of war. And us 144,000 awaken, we have to be consistent. We had to put this thing to an end. And I really do hope this inspires others to do the things I am doing, to leave this system behind, to leave everything you created in this system behind, and start a new one before you're forced to start a new one by Mother herself. And that will be a rude awakening. A very rude awakening. But I hope you guys have taken something out of all the things that I have put place on social media and YouTube and everything else. I hope you guys are taking advantage of these shifts. I hope you guys are upgrading your DNA, because we are 13 ether and we can rise beyond what anybody with any cosmic body could ever imagine, as we are the gatekeepers of this planet, of this realm, and the warriors of this galaxy, the warriors of this universe, the most feared, the most demonic, the most angelic. We are balanced. We are ancient. We are Anunnaki. We are Atlanteans. We have many names. And this will be the end of this transmission. This is the end of the life that I threw away a year ago. This is the very end of the name I was given, Kadarian Michael Tarver. That was my life before this grand reset. And I hope you all are looking to a whole nother new future, a whole new era, a whole nother evolution that this planet has never faced before. Much power to you all.